Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do in any interior detail is you're gonna remove all of the interior things like the floor mats. You're gonna remove any of the garbage that's in there, personal items, and you're gonna wanna be very conscious to not throw away anything that a customer may want to keep. So anything that looks obviously like garbage, wrappers, drinks, any sort of thing that's in there that might be left behind, you can typically throw that away. But pieces of paper, things like that, you might want to set aside just so that the customer can go through it before you go through with your interior detail. The next step after that is going to be a dry vac. Now there is a lot of dirt and debris and material and dust and things like that all within the inside of the carpet, on the seats, and now the extractor is going to get clogged. It is going to have issues if you don't take care of that. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is just a basic dry vac. When you're dry vacuuming, it's very important to be thorough. Get into the places that people don't normally think to get into. So underneath the seats, in this case with this car, underneath this back seat here. Typically you might want to go into the door sills, into the seats, into the cracks of the seats. Places that people aren't typically thinking of needing to be vacuumed. You want to be incredibly sure to be thorough and get every surface that you can to pick up the most amount of material that you can. That will make the following steps much easier, and the following steps are: first, we're going to shampoo and scrub all of the stains out of the carpet. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go through with our extractor and we're going to wet vac, and we're going to extract all of the stains out of the carpet. And then we'll hit it with the wet vac one more time without having any pressure water, shampoo or anything like that, just to suck as much of the water out of the carpet as we can to allow it to dry the easiest. You can also shampoo and scrub any of the stains that are in the seats, as well as wet vac and extract all of the moisture out of the seats. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking this Carpet Bomber solution that we have, and this is a highly concentrated solution of carpet cleaner. And what I'm doing right now is I'm taking this and I'm going to all the stains on the carpets in the vehicle, and I'm just going and just spritzing them, getting as much of that as I can on there, not necessarily drenching it or soaking it, but just making sure that everything is thoroughly coated with this, because when you go through with the extractor, you're going to use a mixture of this and water, and it'll be less concentrated. So the purpose of using this right now is to have a more concentrated carpet cleaner on the major stains that we need to get out of the carpet. So now what I have here is I have the drill and brush set up, and what we're going to do with this is we're going to go over all the stains that we just sprayed with carpet cleaner, and we're just going to work that stuff into the carpet and just try to get as much as we can scrubbed out of the carpets before we come through with the extractor and extract all of the stains from the carpets. Okay, so this is the extractor. It has two different modes on it. It has a spray mode, and then it has a vacuum mode. Now these both can run at the same time. So typically what I'll do is, if you are going in to extract a carpet, you'll come in with your spray mode here, turn that on, and just kind of spritz the carpet a little bit just to get it, get some of that solution on there, get it kind of ready for that. Then you're going to hit the vacuum, and you're just going to come in and just run it nice and slow across the carpet, extracting up as much of the junk as you can. And just be be precise with it, meaning just try to go in even lines going across the carpet, whichever direction is more comfortable for you is okay. But just try to be thorough, you know, like you're mowing the lawn or something equivalent. So the last step to any interior detail is going to be to go over the interior plastics, like the door panels here, the side steps, the dash. Now I've already done the dash and the other side, but I've left this side as a demonstration. What we have here is just a little bit of interior cleaner and water. There's a dilution ratio measurement on the side of this bottle here. So you can use it as a guide just for whether or not you have a very dirty interior and you need more cleaning power with more solution, or a less dirty interior with less cleaning power. So pretty much what you'll do is you'll just come in here, you're just going to spray some of this cleaning stuff in here. Just get everything spritzed in, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your soft bristle brush and you're just going to work all of that in to lift up any of the dirt and things that might be on the plastic. You work it all in, work around these switches here. We can get a little bit more in here to get this extra clean. So you just work that. Clean especially around places where people's hands are touching, because that's going to leave the most amount of grime and residue just from dirty hands and things like that. So you'll just want to clean, go all the way around the whole thing. And then you'll take a microfiber towel like this, a clean microfiber towel, and you'll just wipe it all up after you're done scrubbing it in. Wipe it all up, clean up all as much dirt as you possibly can. Dry it all up. I got a little overspray right here, and then right here, this is just a nice little finishing touch. You have the side step right here, and you just do the same thing. Just spritz it a little bit, and then you're gonna scrub it in. And you can get all the way up to the side of the seat here. And don't be afraid to clean the whole thing. And then when you're done with that, just wipe it up. And then that leaves a very nice, clean looking entryway into this clean vehicle that we just finished up. Another thing to keep note of is when you're cleaning, to get into the really tight areas that people don't think of. So like the foot pedals and things like that, most of the time those get ignored or don't get cleaned. And you can use a multitude of different techniques to get it very clean depending on what the customer is looking for. If it's a fleet vehicle, you know, I think most of the time they're looking for it just to be as clean as you can get it. If it's someone's personal vehicle, then I would suggest really taking the time to get all of the dirt that you can out of each and every crevice.